little bit, including news for Steve. But right now, Frank Wazalooki, CEO of Access, on the phone line. Access sponsors this. They are the Midwestern leader in accessibility solutions. They do stair lifts, ramps, bathroom modifications, and more. Frank, as always, it's good to talk to you, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Good to talk to you, too. And if Mary dresses up as a brat, put me down for 5.
Oh, there we go. I like that. In all seriousness, I always appreciate when you're on with David Hochberg. I mean, you guys are the people that do this stuff, right? But you know of other people that go door to door and try and pretend like they're the ones to do it. And that just causes a host of issues, right, Frank?
It causes an immense amount of heartache for the elderly. So what we ran across here recently in central Illinois was Leaf Mobility Systems was going around and telling elderly that if they bought a stair lift from a competitor, it would cost them $20,000 or more. But they can buy it today from them for $8,000. And we have all this in writing. And the fact of the matter is the people heard our commercial on your show and gave us a call and said, can you give us a second quote? And we were able to do it for $3,200.
$3,200 versus they said $20,000.
Well, they said we would cost $20,000. We in fact cost $3,200, and they wanted to sell them that a very less quality lift for $8,000.
Well, that's what you've been running into too, right? You've been running into having to replace someone that puts in a bad one, and then not only are they in the hole for what they paid for the bad one, which is more than what they pay you, then they're paying for you to do it too themselves. You've run into a few of these, right?
I run into them, unfortunately, every week. It is really sad. People buy these lifts for an exorbitant amount of money, and then they can't get service. And because dealers like us are set up with distributors, we can't get parts to help them, and we end up having to replace the lift in order to be able to service them for the rest of the time they're in their home.
Yeah, I feel like, it's always good to get multiple quotes, Frank, and I'm sure you advise that with everything, with everybody, get multiple quotes, but I think one of your messages today and what you always harp on is just make sure they call you at least for the quote, right? I mean, to get the information on what you guys do and what your quote is, just so that they are armed with that information as they decide to make their decision.
Absolutely. And if you call us first, we have no problem with you going out and comparing it and getting other quotes. Look out for yourself. That's the message we're trying to get across. There's unfortunately people that are taking advantage of our seniors, and we just hate seeing it.
Yeah.
So absolute quotes, don't get pressured to sign that day.
Yeah, I always appreciate that when someone says, hey, quote, get another quote on me too. That's important to do in all sorts of things. I know you guys will beat any stair lift quote provided by another company, any quote. So call 844-IL-LIFTS, 844-IL-LIFTS, or visit allaboutaccess.com. And Frank, we'll catch up again soon, okay?
All right, you take care. Thank you.
That's Frank Wazalooki. 2:30, time for Steve Bertrand's News on